Growing up, I heard a lot of testimonies from people, these big dramatic conversion stories, and I always wondered why I didn't get one. I was raised in a loving, faithful family that taught me to trust in God, and it felt kind of lame that my faith journey was so boring. To that I say, be careful what you wish for. And sometimes God working in your life isn't the fast pull under the waves moment, but the slow burn you refuse to see coming. That's how I became a teacher. The summer before college, it was time to get a job, and I applied to Justice, a young girls' clothing store, thinking it was the perfect job for me since one day I was going to work in the marketing department at Nordstrom. Or at least that was my plan. I didn't get the job and was heartbroken. I remember my mom telling me that God had a plan and it would work out. In hindsight, this was my first clue, and my mom is very smart. I ended up getting a great job working at a summer camp. It was so fun, and I had a great mentor to help me strengthen my skills working with kids. I did this for 3 summers, and people kept asking me why I wasn't going to be a teacher. And I always said, I love kids, but I saw my mom do the job well, and I know how hard it is. And also, as a perfectionist, I always felt judged in school, and I couldn't bear the thought of writing report cards and making someone else feel judged. After 3 summers, I was a junior, taking marketing classes and loving it. But I started to think about how the following summer, I'd need to get an internship that would look good on my marketing resume, so I wouldn't be able to work with the kids. I realized that made me sad, and that's not how you should feel when starting the journey of the rest of your life, which scared me. I'd felt the nudge towards teaching each time someone told me I'd be good at it or asked why I wasn't going to be one, but I'd ignored it and told myself I was just being a people pleaser. But that fall, it got harder and harder to ignore. After praying about it a lot, one day I felt God push me to ask my friend what she saw me doing in 5 years. She told me I would not like her answer, but she reluctantly shared she saw me teaching. I hadn't told her the internal battle I'd been fighting, and I cried as I explained why I asked. I found that tears often come for me when I feel God, which is why I got even more scared. It was then that I really felt like it definitely was God trying to lead me down a path I didn't want and that didn't fit my plan, which made me cry more. Eventually, God won the battle. Shocker. Him and I still fight about it sometimes, especially on hard days, because I was right. Teaching is hard. I love the kids, and God has shown me over and over that I'm there for a reason, but it is still hard. Honestly, I can't imagine doing the job without my faith. God has come through for me over and over by putting the right people with me to support me and help me grow, by giving me worship music that can heal a heavy heart on a rough day, and giving me a low-key day when I need one, so that I can go in each morning and lift those kids up by loving and helping them. I wanted the dramatic moment when I was younger, but little did I know, God was already giving me clues of how he was going to push and strengthen my faith, and I'm grateful for it.